Hello trainers, Ganeto here and welcome to the Glitch Cup. This cup is looking pretty spooky, pretty weird because at first we were allowed to use only Pokemon that were caught on the Season of Light, this season in particular, but when that cup became live something happened and triggered a weird flip switch whatever, and right now we can use Pokemon from the past seasons but not every season, kinda weird, but we're gonna use right now a Medicham Swampert and Lickitung, and we are gonna refer to Cat's Cup as it is gonna be something like a Great League meta, an open Great League meta. Gonna have now Medicham on that Swampert, this looking pretty cool for us, and because we took 2 shields out of them, I now have a Lickitung ready to build up, and to be honest my backline was made on this season, only Medicham is from the summer I believe, from that Spotlight Hour with Meditite, I believe so. So we're gonna see now this Dunsparce being pretty spammy with its moveset, and we have to go now for the Earthquake. I'm pretty sure Shadow Swampert can definitely nuke down the Dunsparce. Down it go with ease, and right now we're gonna expect the next Pokemon to come in. It is gonna be the Gastlord, and we are already there on that Earthquake. Is this gonna be enough trainers? No, it is not, but look at the damage, over 95%. Are you kidding me? Damage output over 4000, and right now we're just gonna go for the Body Slam. They have the Swampert, I was not gonna risk it at all. Down they go, and of course Gastlord stands no chance at all against my Lickitung here. Into the next one now, and we're facing a Toxapex up on the lead. Pretty solid lead, pretty neutral I can say for both ends, so we just have to go for the Psychic, but this bulk from Toxapex is gonna be pretty amazing. Toxapex is a Pokemon that was released also this season, so you're gonna see a lot of trainers in the Cat's Cup using this Pokemon for sure, so definitely worth having a ground type like Ursaluna or Diggersby or even Swampert on your team to counter down that poison type Pokemon. We're gonna be able to go now for the Psychic. Let's see how much damage this can do. Oh my goodness, they are also debuffed, so right now we can counter down, but they can also poison zap us down. Doesn't matter at all, we have the shield advantage while we get the knockout at the same time. We have to go now with the Swampert, and they have a Tapu Fini at the back. Trainers, this is not looking that good because Tapu Fini is definitely not from this era. You cannot catch a Tapu Fini in Season of Light for sure, so we're gonna see now the Hydro Cannon, which is gonna connect, and that is not looking that good. I was trying to grab a shield there, that did not happen at all. However, we are still there on that double Hydro Cannon once again, one for the shield, one for the Tapu Fini, and let's see, can they farm us down? If they can, this is gonna be pretty close trainers. We are also Shadow, but those IVs really matter, and we're gonna get this victory because this Hydro Cannon will deal more than 50% big damage on that Bastiodon, and right now we can destroy this Bastiodon now down with ease because Power Whip at this amount of HP can be a better move other than those stone edges and flamethrowers that they can throw at us. Into the next one now, and you can see that I'm kinda lagging here with a very good lead against Gastlord. I did not want to risk it at all, so I think that yeah, this is the time I switched my internet connection from Wi-Fi to data, and we're gonna go here for the Earthquake. Big damage on the Toxapex, down it goes, and we're gonna expect the Gastlord to return. We have to go for one more Earthquake. At this point I was like, let's go for it, who knows, and they take it. Swampert, the OG, destroying down whole families with its moveset, with its Earthquakes. So the Froggy Derpy Pokemon will be able to be on the opposing side right now. So we're just gonna block once, go with double Ice Punch, grab those shields, and perhaps throw in their Lickitung, because I know that by the moment they see that Lickitung, they will back out. At this point, trainers, just be sure to leave a huge like before you go. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, because your support means a lot and gives me courage to keep going with these videos. With that said, now we're gonna focus into the next one, and we're having Dragonite up on the lead. Not the best lead ever, because even though that Ice Punch can hurt the Dragonite, they can still win all those CMPs, and we can get there right on the same time, so this is not looking that great. I'm just gonna spend a shield at the start. Now I'm gonna throw the Ice Punch because I will try to confuse them of how many counters I have thrown. If they do not, if they struggle even a little bit on counting, perhaps that can work for me. However, they are super good on counting, so they will try to catch the Ice Punch on the top Toxapex, getting all that energy out of my Medicham with ease, and I will preserve the HP levels of my Medicham for the endgame for sure. So I have now my Swampert coming in pretty clutch here. Let's go with the Earthquake, down goes Toxapex. I'm expecting that Dragonite to return, but instead they throw the Cacturne, and I was pretty weirdly confused here, so I go for the Hydro Cannon. Hopefully they sealed it, and at this point I'm just gonna throw my Medicham. Preserving the Medicham was a very good move after all, because now Cacturne is gonna take so much damage being a dark type as well, and at this point I'm just gonna go down to those counters, to those Dragon Breaths, because the Dragon Claw as well is gonna destroy me down. And of course we have now the Lickitung. It seems like they do not have superpower, or they were kinda unlucky on getting there. They wanted to go at least for a cheap move. I don't know what they were thinking, so I will take this and I will grab this victory, because Lickitung is doing so much work against the enemy. Cacturne doesn't stand a chance, but what a weird pick, I really love it. Into the next one now, and we're having a Shadow Swampert up on the lead. Not the best lead for them, because with Shields up, Medicham can definitely win this matchup, but we just have to play accordingly. We can definitely take a move, they cannot though, because with the combination of those counters, they will definitely fall down to the one shield scenario. I'm just gonna take now this shield though, because I decide to not use any shield on my Medicham, but instead I want to farm down with my Shadow Swampert, and now with all that energy I'm pretty sure I can do a lot of work against the backline. They have a grass type Pokemon, and I'm gonna go straight for that Earthquake, being neutral, since this Electrode is also part electric. We're gonna be able to catch that energy ball on our Lickitung. That was pretty huge to turn around that entire battle with the Electrode, and we're having now Body Slam on the Tentacruel. Tentacruel is a bulky option. Tentacruel has access to Scald and Acid Spray, and those two moves are definitely pretty solid moves to debuff the enemy for sure. So with that in mind, we're just gonna go here for the Body Slam, and we will get farmed down, but at this point I don't care at all. I'm just gonna block once, and hopefully that Scald will not debuff my attack stat. That's pretty cool. Down they go to the Mudshot, and I have a lot of energy to spare, going straight for that Earthquake. I'm not joking around, Swampert doesn't either, and we're gonna get the knockout with the shield on that Electrode. Master Red into the next one. Let's go, trainers. And they DM'd right after this. They said they were memeing, and yeah, I'm seeing it already, but that was super fun to battle with you, Master Red. We're having now the Body Slam, and yeah, beware, what an amazing Pokemon to have. We're just gonna go now with another Body Slam here, trying to do some cheap damage. I was trying to catch the CMP, to be honest, but that was not happening at all. Now they throw, it is gonna be the payback, not even the superpower. Now perhaps they go for the superpower, definitely not gonna be another payback. You cannot go back to back paybacks. So at this point I'm just gonna go in with my Swampert, because I want to farm down all that energy, and I know that Medicham is kinda not that great with knowing that they have a Galarian Weezing on their team. They bring the Weezing into the battle, and that makes me wonder what is there at the back. We have to go out to the Medicham right now. We cannot, it is gonna be a CMP. Sludge on that Weezing, that was weird, and I will try to take this one. I'm not gonna spend another shield on a Sludge, because it is resisted, it is not the best move overall, and they have what at the back, trainers, we don't care at all. Just gonna go with Hydro Cannon. It is gonna be the Shadow Marowak, and we have one more Hydro Cannon, and we need only one more Mudshot to get there to the third one for the Marowak. Let's see, trainers, is this gonna knock out? And boom, yes it is. Right now Weezing doesn't stand a chance, and we will farm down and sweep the entire team with Swampert. GG there, Master Red, but Shadow Swampert was the annihilator that I was needing to destroy down my enemies. Into the next one now, and we are having a Lantern up in front, able to catch now the big move. It is gonna be the Thunder, are you kidding me? On the Lickitung, on the Switch, we are met up with a Stunfisk, and we just have to go now with those Power Whips. I'm pretty sure I was taking that screenshot because I was like, oh my goodness, Stunfisk in Cat's Cup, are you kidding me? Who built that? And then I took a look at my team and I was like, okay, I have the Medicham, a Swampert and a Lickitung, who am I kidding? Trying to go for that last second Power Whip, I cannot get there, so now I have to go in with my Medicham, absorb all that energy. I know they have to follow with a Rock Slide, this cannot be another Earthquake, so at this point I'm just gonna take this move. It is resisted, we can survive, and I will try to farm down with Swampert. There is gonna be at the back a Shadow Granbull, and we're getting destroyed down by the charm damage. Are you kidding me? 2 shields and the dream with the Shadow Granbull. Absolutely amazing for my enemy. Into the next one now, an obstacle up on the lead. Pretty solid lead, I can say, for my Medicham. And we're having on the switch the Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is gonna be one of those Pokemons that you do not like on Catch Cup because it can even beat down that Toxapex with its Earth Power move. But overall, Swampert can definitely destroy down any poison type in the meta. So we're just gonna take now this move. It is gonna be for sure a Poison Fang, and we have so much energy to spare. However, this looks like it is gonna be a CMP, and perhaps we have to block if they block. Using now my shield will guarantee that Obstagoon will fall to my counters, and with that in mind, whatever there is at the back, Lickitung can have an overall good matchup against that Pokemon. So down we go to the following counters from Obstagoon. They have a Kofagrigos at the back, Ghost type against normal type, you already know the outcome. And going straight for those leaks is gonna be our main way and key to the victory. Really solid win with locking down the enemy with pure GBL blind alignment. Into the next one now, another Obstagoon up on the lead, and the Toxapex on the switch, looking pretty cool here with the Swampert. Using Toxapex as a safe switch is not the best option, especially when your opponent might have a ground type, and with Ursaluna around, don't do it, okay? Ursaluna can definitely do a lot of work against the ground types. So Swampert here, let's focus on this Pokemon. We're gonna block the second Brian, we have to, and right now I will try to snipe a shield out of them with my Hydro Cannon here. I'm pretty sure they will shield, but they are not. Big play, big brain play here by my enemy, and we have to go now for another Hydro Cannon. Can we farm down? Unfortunately, we have to spend the shield here, while we could have easily kept that shield and destroy them down with a pure Earthquake. However, Obstagoon comes in, and I have to go for one extra Hydro Cannon for some cheap damage 50%. They have at the back the Skarmory, and I will try to do some cheap damage. This is the correct term for now, and we're gonna go for the Ice Punch against the Skarmory. Lickitung might be throwing only resisted charge attacks, but to be honest, I think that Lickitung can beat down Skarmory with that lick damage being super good offensively. Pretty spammy, pretty consistent, and Body Slam here, even resisted, can still do a lot of work against the enemy. We have one more Body Slam able to destroy down that Skarmory, and they can definitely not reach to a double Sky Attack, which means now that my Medicham can come in and completely farm down that Pokemon. They come in with the Obstagoon, and to be honest, I have so much HP that even if they hit us with a Hyper Beam, we can still survive it. Down goes now that Obstagoon after they throw the move, of course, doesn't matter at all, and we're gonna get this victory with Medicham. Final one, trainers, and let's see now what our next opponent has, and it's gonna be a Shadow Swampert. Okay, pretty solid lead, and we're gonna see the switch out to the Toxapex. We have a ground type on the face of our Shadow Swampert. Pretty solid switch in. I think we saw that matchup a lot on these battles, and to be honest, it makes a lot of sense. A lot of trainers are gonna have Toxapex for Catch Cup because it was released this season after all. We're gonna be able to go for that Earthquake, and they decide to block. You know what? I'm just gonna do what I did before, and hopefully this time they will not take it. They will go for the shield. Let's go here for the Hydro Cannon for the bait. They are gonna block it, trainers, and we can outspeed now to the Earthquake, able to deliver the lethal damage to the Toxapex. Down it goes. This time it worked for us, and I'm expecting that lead Pokemon to return to the fight, the Swampert. We still have a shield up, and to be honest, we're looking pretty cool. Just gonna go straight ahead with the switch out to my Lickitung because I want to have the upper hand on whatever there is at the back, and I want to provoke it out. It is gonna be that Araquanid, and we have now the Body Slams, which can kinda hurt it. Losing the CMP here, I was not sure who can win here because I'm not having the best possible IVs for my Lickitung, but it is what it is, and I do not have any other option. You can see that little by little, Lickitung can still thread down that Araquanid, and of course, if we can play this right, even that Power Whip will not be enough to finish it off. We can have that Medicham over that Swampert, and there is no reason at all to block here. Even a bug bus cannot be that much of a threat. We can safely farm down here, we have access now to Psychic, and this is gonna be the end game for the Swampert. That is all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and more videos like this are more likely to happen in the future. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers!